So you laid 13.5 with Texas.
Yes.
You also have Oklahoma State 10-1.
Yeah, I think
you're going to get involved in play. Do you expect a blowout? You expect a comfortable win, though. But with the Oklahoma State future, are you ready to maneuver if the Cowboys go up early?
Yeah, I might. Here's the thing. So we watched Oklahoma State like the last 3 weeks. So you go out, you beat Oklahoma. Congratulations, it was a very good win. But then you get blown out by UCF. You're down double digits to both Houston and BYU. I just don't know what Okie State is. And I think that Texas is good enough along the lines of scrimmage that they're going to be able to kind of handle this thing, especially up front defensively. I don't think Bowman's particularly good. He's committed, I think, 7 or 8 turnover-worthy plays over his last 3 games. Okay. This just doesn't add up well for Oklahoma State. So I like that I got this 10-1 ticket, but I laid it with Texas. I think that they're just going to come out here and steam them.
We start everything Friday with the Conference USA title game. 2 incredible coaching jobs.
Yeah.
Number 1, Chadwell at Liberty. Liberty can still get a New Year's Bowl game if they win and get a Tulane loss. And New Mexico State with Jerry Kill. Awesome job. 21 is a 26-point dog at Auburn. They went 9-3. Week 0, they lost to UMass and gave up 40 points.
Yep.
But why do you like the dog here? Liberty laying double digits.
So if you go back to the first game that they played, if you look at it, Diego Payava actually played pretty well. They actually led in the first half, New Mexico State did. But after that, they had turnovers on 3 of the next 4 drives and ultimately couldn't stay inside of it. You go back to last year, though, they blew them out in a really big way. New Mexico State is just better than what this looks like. You look at Liberty defensively and a lot of key different metrics, really below average. These are 2 really good offenses. I think you're just giving too much to New Mexico State here. I wouldn't take too much out of that first matchup earlier in the regular season. It was much closer. The 3 turnovers and 4 drives really killed them. You hold on to the ball, you're going to stay within margin here. So I took 10.5 here with New Mexico State. Think they're going to be very live.
You are the only person so far to make the case for Washington. I mean, this is it's 9.5, and who knows where we get to once we kick off Friday.
I'm not going to say many different things that I think. Like I heard Mitch talking about this. You go back to October, okay? You're talking about 2 teams that the market told you were equals on a neutral field, and Washington wins that game. We fast forward to today, and for whatever reason, we can go through the results and kind of understand why. I understand Oregon being upgraded. Upgraded to this point, though, I think is a little too much. And I'll take you back. Go back 3 weeks, Paul, because to me, it's always about like market highs and lows, right? Go back 3 weeks. Oregon was laying 16 against USC.
Yep.
And they were never in danger of losing that game,
right,
but it was just too many points. And USC stays within 16 points because the market just got too high. This is just one of those situations where I think the market's just too high. I get upgrading Oregon. I get if you want to make it 6.5, maybe 7. But if we're talking like upwards of 9.5, South Point was at 10 on Sunday when we did the opening line show for like an hour. I just don't understand like this big of an upgrade. Washington on a fast track is still perfectly capable of playing very well. And here's look, this is total vibes, like non-statistical analysis. Can Oregon really do this for every game? Just be perfect.
Yes.
Every single game.
They're the best team in the country.
Just come up, and I think they are too. Yep. But I think the gap between them and Washington did not grow by 9.5, 10 points.
Fair. Michigan, Iowa under. I see the Iowa team total is a half in the first half.
Isn't that crazy? It is shaded to the under. I think like minus 120. I just think
what an embarrassment.
Yep. I think Michigan, you've got one goal here if you're Michigan. You're already in the college football playoff. Win and get out. You come in, and just like the schoolyard bully, you sit on their chest, and you win like Penn State did 31-0. There's no reason to open anything up, score points, just win by margin and get out. So I think under's the way to go.
Mm-hmm. And you also like, this is not a good Alabama team. Let's be honest.
No. So on Saturdays, this has been my thing, like this whole time. Georgia is good. Their offense. How about this? Carson Beck this whole season has been pressured on just about 15% of his dropbacks. His offensive line's awesome. I think they're going to tear him apart.
Hope you're right. Probably will happen as well. And if you couldn't stop Auburn, you're going to have problems on Saturday.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.